Each week from across America, 2 families are chosen. This week, the super wholesome performing Harringtons of Ohio, otherwise known as the Caboodle Stoppers. The whole family lives in an RV traveling from fair to fair, performing squeaky clean shows to families across the country. Parents Lori and Jim shelter their kids to keep them pure. 20-year-old Heidi has never been on a date, and 19-year-old Joe keeps his language clean by replacing swear words with vegetable names. What the squash! And the low-riding Trevino's of Texas. Tara and Chris live to pimp their rides with flashy paint jobs, banging sound systems, and tricked-out hydraulics. The Trevino's believe in keeping it real, which to them means fostering a close, open relationship with their 5 girls, allowing them to speak their minds and dress however they please. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children,
Bye, Mom.
and a new life.
Keep it real.
There are a lot of bad influences in the world, like clothing that reveals too much skin. Well, I'll be damned, they're gonna be seeing some cheap cheese tonight.
Are we really doing bad stuff? Can you really answer that question?
It's not about whether you're a good person.
Okay, exactly.
I think friends are people that care about you.
They don't care about you.
Who are you to tell me who cares about me?
Real homes.
Low riding is a raunchy lifestyle. We're going to pack up all the trophies.
Take it off.
Real lives.
If you throw that puppet in the water, I will dive in after it and rescue it.
Real drama.
Get out of my house. I'm not gonna have another night with you in here.
Then you know what? You're the hater.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up. Introducing the goofiest, wackiest, most wholesome show on earth, the Caboodle Stoppers of Ohio.
I'm okay. Our signature trademark is clean-cut comedy. I believe you can keep it funny and keep it clean. Are you guys ready for a show? Yeah! We definitely stay away from sexual innuendos. Banana persecution? Oh, yeah. I never heard of such a thing.
Our show is kind of a variety show combining comedy,
I just flew in, and boy, are my arms tired.
puppetry, wacky special characters.
Well, howdy who and how do you do?
I perform as Mike in his trike on stilts riding a giant tricycle. Huh!
Today is so beautiful with the clouds and the grass and the bunnies. It's just so pretty.
I have a daughter, Heidi, who is 20. I have a son named Joe. He's 19. Gabe, he is 15. And Miranda, and she is 12.
Say howdy, say y'all, say y'all.
The Harringtons work together to write squeaky clean skits and create wacky characters like Gabe's break-dancing super chicken.
Oh my goodness! The super incubator has made a super chicken.
What?
The only non-Harrington star of the show is Bananas, the monkey.
Who are you? What are you doing in there?
Well, my name is Banana.
To me, you know, he's not just a monkey. He's like a little furry friend.
Elevator? Where? We do 3 shows a day. Our show brings our family together in the sense that it's very much teamwork. And if you take any one of us out, no matter how small a part they play, it just doesn't go.
We all have our own specific jobs.
Our children have agreed to be in the show, and because they've made this verbal agreement, they are agreeing to give everything that they can to work for the good of the family.
To project a wholesome family image both on stage and off, Lori and Jim have strict rules for their children.
I think it's really important to set guidelines to protect children from negative influences.
My parents do censor TV shows or movies and stuff.
Sometimes I make up substitutes instead of swear words, some vegetable words, like, you know, squash you or carrot all to cabbage.
It's important for young girls to look like young girls and not like adults. 4-finger rule in our household for modesty is to start at the collarbone and use 4 fingers.
Life on the road is go, go, go for busy Lori, who works hard every day from dawn to dusk.
I describe myself as a very active mom. I do the emceeing, I run all the sound equipment.
She does balloons.
There you go, sweetheart. Living in an RV on the road is definitely challenging. Living quarters are tight and everybody's kind of squished together.
I feel like there's not a lot of privacy because there isn't any.
As traveling performers, the kids give up a lot, and they struggle to have normal friendships with other kids.
I get to see my friends probably only once a year.
What are y'all doing?
In my 20 years, my dating experience is ranking up about like this.
I haven't really gone on a typical date so far.
The kids also struggle to form a friendship with Dad Jim, who barely interacts with them outside of the show and rehearsals.
I have a disconnected relationship with my dad because we don't have like conversations, so it's just like, it's strictly like more like a father figure than a friend.
I have 1,000 things I can do by myself and enjoy it and love it. Hey, how's it going?
I spend very little time with my dad, just because he kind of keeps by himself a lot.
But Lori's about to abandon her super wholesome show and squeaky clean family to swap lives with a woman she's never met over 1,200 miles away in Texas.
Whoa! Big chicken went boom.
Drop it low and get ready to bounce. That's keeping it real Trevino style.
The Treviños are definitely all about low riding.
Lowriding is cars that have hydraulics that make the cars go up and down, fancy, tricked out paint jobs.
This is my lowrider, and it's my bitch. I love her.
The Treviños are very serious about keeping it real.
It's nothing illegal. You know, all the maneuvers we do in our car, you know, we do it on private property. We do it at shows. We do it in a controlled environment. Whenever you're in a lowrider car and you're hitting your switches and your car's bouncing and moving around, everybody around you stops and looks. We talk to our cars. I apologize if I've ever made you feel not wanted by leaving you in the garage for more than a couple days. People may look at our artwork and think, why would he put a mermaid on his hood? That's the way I roll. My whole family is into lowriding.
I have 5 daughters, Mila 14, Farah is 13, Alana's 11, Cameron is 6, and baby Chris is 5.
Tara and Chris feel they have to be open and honest with their girls.
She got down and dirty?
Yes. I like to gossip with my mom. I like to tell her all the stuff that people do. She won't get mad about it.
That's whack. It's important to have a good social life so that you have people skills.
Jump on me, let's go!
Though Chris is stepdad to the 4 oldest girls, he is a father to them all, and he prides himself on having a very close relationship with all his kids.
Who's the best breakdancer in the world?
Daddy! Even though he's not my real dad, he's always been there for me, so he's just like my dad.
I love you guys!
The whole Trevino family has embraced Chris's enthusiasm for lowriding, and as a family, they all go to lowriding shows.
A lowrider show consists of people admiring your vehicles, and it's a competition, and we win a lot of trophies.
At a lowrider show, you will see girls wearing little bitty skirts with their rear ends hanging out.
At the show, my girls, they mingle with friends, they run around, they look at the cars.
Woohoo! I am far, 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 far from strict. There's no rules about TV, music. I think you should be a rapper, Farah.
Me?
Yeah. My girls are definitely allowed to wear whatever they want. It's self-expression. Part of looking good is definitely showing off what I've got. There's nothing wrong with showing off my chi-chis, so any chance that I get to, I like to wear something cute that shows a little bit of cleavage.
For Tara, keeping it real also means sleeping in. She has no job and barely does anything around the house.
I'm slowly getting back into waking up about 1 or 2 p.m. in the afternoon because I need my beauty rest.
It's the day of the swap, and both wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to bring to their new families?
What I'm gonna bring to this family is that it's okay to have fun, let your kids be kids, and just have a good time.
Don't forget, keep it real.
Make sure you show them what's up.
I hope to bring to new family boundaries, but show them that they can still be able to be wacky, have fun, and be wholesome. Keep your joy, your integrity, and your wholesomeness.
Bye. Bye. Bye, Lori.
After a journey of over 1,200 miles, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
There's a county fair going on. Oh, wow, we're turning into the county fair.
This is definitely bigger than my RV. Obviously, they have a whole lot more room than I've got.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
Okay, I'm feeling really nauseous right now walking into a RV.
Lots of trophies. Lowrider car! They're usually low to the ground and the little dingle balls on them and dice or something in the windows.
There's like no privacy in this place at all.
Either he's really large or is like a hip-hop gangsta kind of look. You know.
I'm guessing I'm gonna be a clown. Oh, hell no, I would not be caught dead in this.
I mean, how can you expect a child to stay pure and innocent? You put this in front of them. I want to see a fishing pole.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of her home.
Welcome to the craziest, wackiest family in show business, the Caboodle Stoppers.
Low riding is so much more than having a fresh car. It's an attitude and a lifestyle, and we love it. Our motto is keep it freaking real.
Heidi is 20 years old, and she's never been on one date. That's ridiculous to be 20 years old and to have never had a date.
We don't allow swearing in our family, so Joe likes to use vegetables.
There are a lot of bad influences in the world, like clothing that reveals too much skin. Well, I'll be damned, they're gonna be seeing some cheek cheese tonight.
Squeaky clean Lori Harrington leads her family's super wholesome traveling performance, the Caboodle Stoppers. She swapped lives with low-riding mama Tara Trevino, who loves showing off her curves at car shows and encourages her 5 girls to speak their mind and keep it real. For the first week, the wives must live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes.
This week, you're gonna hit the lowrider circuit.
Rizzle.
It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
My new family.
Hi, I'm Jim.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel very claustrophobic right now.
Part of our life is you're always in each other's faces.
I don't think I could get used to it. I really need my space.
To be an appropriate Harrington, Tara would probably have to wear a little more up here.
All right. So I see you guys are into low riding.
Yes, we are.
In our family, everything's very wholesome, very clean cut. The low riding seems highly sexual, obviously.
Low riding is not just about girls showing off everything they have.
Okay.
You know, low riding, it brings our family together. My first impression about Lori was that, damn, she's hot. Then she started talking about her conservativeness, and she's in for a rude awakening.
In Ohio, Tara must immediately change into more conservative clothes, but it's not conservative enough for Jim.
The piercing thing has to come out.
I'm not gonna take that out.
That has to come out.
It's not coming out.
It has to come out.
It's not coming out.
It has to come out.
It's not coming out.
It has to come out.
Well, it's not coming out.
You can't be on that stage with that showing,
I
period.
guess I'm not going on stage.
I think a Band-Aid is a perfect compromise.
Sorry, I'm not covering it. Right now, I'm really pissed off because he's asking me to cover or take out my piercing, and I'm not going to because me on stage with a Band-Aid stuck on my face is gonna make me look ridiculous.
I think us telling her she can't be in the show because of it is just as bad as her saying that she won't be in the show because of it.
Are you getting the idea that if it's okay for her to have a piercing on stage, it's okay for you to have piercing?
I have agreed not to.
Good, so I'm just making sure.
I think Dad is a weirdo.
At the Trevinos, Lori must dress as a low-riding mama.
I have a total issue about showing cleavage.
What's wrong with cleavage?
We have what we call a 4-finger rule.
I don't know, but if you want to live the experience, you gotta live it.
Okay, I'm willing to try this, guys. Oh, Lord. I can't walk, but okay. I really feel very revealing. How do we adjust that, Chris? My version of gangster, okay.
Lori didn't take anything that I was doing today seriously. I think to her, she thinks it's all a joke. Being stupid about it, that's disrespectful.
At the Harringtons, the kids have convinced Jim to allow Tara on stage with her lip ring intact. And she must next assume Lori's character, Ma Caboodle Stopper.
I get to go look stupid out there now. Who are you and what are you doing in my box?
Well, my name is Bananas.
I can't cuss, and I want to cuss so bad. I think that their show is the most ridiculous that I've ever seen in my life. Why would they think that that is cool?
In Texas, Lori heads to her first ever low-riding show.
You know, just the immodest clothing, this is a very unhealthy environment for young children. I see it as a very highly sexual situation for young kids. I'm looking at the girl in blue. What are the men looking at? Are they looking at her shoes?
If you dress like that, doesn't mean that guys are saying, hey, come give me sex.
Being that I just believe in being wholesome, I just feel there's other outlets, other ways to use your passion.
Lori came to the show today and only can focus on the models and the sexuality. For me, this is our wholesome family entertainment.
It's the first morning of the swap in Ohio. Tara's up early. She must oversee the kids' morning routine in the trailer, making sure everyone gets ready without disturbing Jim.
It's early.
We have to pretty much eat before the parents get up. Dad comes out pretty much, we have to stay out of his way.
He'll go outside.
He won't stays there.
Socialize.
Off stage, do you not spend time with your dad other than in
not
here?
really at all.
But it's not like you can tell someone to take an interest in your life.
It made me sad to hear the kids talk about their relationship with their dad. They basically have no relationship with him at all.
In Texas, on-the-go Lori, who performs 3 shows a day with her family, must stay in bed all morning as the kids get themselves up and just hang out.
It's 9:30 in the morning, and I've got, what, 2.5 hours left. I cannot believe what kind of mom Tara is. There's no guidance, there's no parameters. I got really frustrated staying in bed and staying in bed and staying in bed. Tara's the mother, and it's really her job to be watching over those kids. I really feel for your family and your girls. I find it really frustrating that I couldn't get up and just be with you guys.
The longer you're around the kids and you see them, their mom have a wonderful relationship. I mean,
As a friend.
She is their friend.
And I get that. I'm talking about her being their mom. They need their mom to what? Still guide them, love them, show them the way, train them how to go to the bathroom and not go in their pants, okay? Those young ladies deserve to have the whole enchilada.
That's all she's focusing on, is the negative. She wants to beat the one thing down until it's beaten into the ground, and I just say, okay, Lori, you're right. I'm gone. I'm not gonna back down to Lori. I'm not gonna back down to anybody.
In Ohio, after another caboodle stopper show, Jim immediately leaves the family to bring joy to fairgoers as Mike on his trike. But Tara is concerned he should be forging a bond with his kids instead.
Hey, Jim. Basically, I wanted to talk to you about the way you're parenting your kids.
Okay, we do not get into personal issues when we're on the job, so I'm gonna be back there in 2 minutes.
I'd really like to talk about it now.
I really have to do my job.
Wow. What a He don't want to be embarrassed in front of all these people that he's a failure as a father.
Welcome to the fair!
I don't appreciate the way you walked away from me. I felt like the same way you walked away from me right now is kind of what you do with your kids. It just really saddens me to see that you go off by yourself all the time and that you don't spend quality time with your kids, and the only time you do spend time with them with your kids is on stage.
As far as being apart, not spending time with them when I can, I agree with you. My dad didn't spend time with me.
You definitely need to not do to your kids what your father did to you. I think Jim has known for a long time that he's a failure. He totally admitted it, but he's never done anything about it. He's just basically went through one ear and out the other, and who cares?
At the Trevino's, Lori's negativity about his family's lifestyle has upset Chris, and he talks to his car.
You got something to show Lori. You do. You know, I know you're feeling negativity around you.
Meanwhile, Lori completes her lowrider look and decides to hang out with the girls and their friends to see what they talk about.
She can't on Wednesdays and Sundays because it's church days.
I wasn't completely comfortable with the graphic nature of what they were discussing at a young age. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure.
All right. Well, I just wanted to mention something that I observed being here, getting to do this. Okay. There were a lot of instances all day where the kids were...
Everything that I hear is always negative. It's always about the bad. You're not seeing it. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. It's just driving me nuts. She don't want to see nothing good. Bad. Everything's bad. Lori! Your kids are sheltered. Here comes Miss Negativity. Give me an N, give me an E, give me a negativity. It's real, I'm keeping it real. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it real with her all the way. She's not ready for that.
In Ohio, Tara is curious about what dating opportunities 20-year-old Heidi has ever had, given she must always be supervised by a parent.
I heard that you've never been out on a real date. How do you feel about that?
You know, I would like to go on a real date, but it's more like the lifestyle that I have, you know, touring all the time.
But you've always been supervised?
Mm-hmm. Then all the guys went, psh. I'm like, wait, no, come back.
So they were scared away.
They're like, you know, you're really awesome, but yeah, this isn't gonna work. And I'm like, ah.
They're sheltered and they have not been able to live any other life other than a circus life. And it's really sad to me that my 14-year-old daughter is more mature than their 20-year-old daughter.
Worldwide when we go out on the road. Frustrated, Tara has had enough of the family's squeaky clean act, and she's ready to keep it real.
If I hear the music and see what I'm seeing again, like, I'm gonna go nuts.
Okay, we don't use 4-letter words. So.
What's a 4-letter word? Like,
that would be one.
y'all do not live in the real world. This is a sheltered bubble that you have been forced to live in. You really think having a friend is seeing somebody for 30 minutes a day once a year for a week?
I think friends are people that care about you.
They don't care about you.
Who are you to tell me who cares about me? Oh, I'm feeling really, really hurt. Like, she thinks we're just idiots, and she's making that abundantly clear.
Heidi had a hard time handling me keeping it real with her and telling her that she acts like a 11-year-old. And I made her cry, but I think that's what she needed. She needs to cry and be able to express herself, and that's something I don't think she's able to do.
I think for thinking that she keeps it real, she judges way worse than anyone I've ever met before, and all she cares about is what she wants and how she feels, and not anybody else.
In Texas, the Trevino's lowriding friends come over, and Wholesome Lori is still struggling to see the value in lowrider culture.
You know, a lot of it was fun. Until the one guy who was showing his 2 nipple rings, I thought was inappropriate.
And yet again, Lori confronts Chris about lowriding.
You know, the lowriding, how is this really productive for your family? There's other ways besides just this culture.
We all have a passion that you just don't understand. You just think you're perfect.
I don't agree with
You come
that.
in a room, and there goes the fun, just sucked right out of everything. Get out of my house. I'm not gonna have another night with you in here.
Then you know what? You're the hater.
You've been living in my whole lifestyle hating me this whole time. You haven't embraced it. You haven't embraced it. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I'm really hurt because I didn't see this coming. I really feel like this or Chris is the hater. I disagree with this lifestyle, but I tried. It's horrible.
Lori don't want to be here. I just made it easy for her now. She just came in and hated on us.
Today, everything is about to change in the Trevino and Harrington households as the new wives take control. Lori has returned to the house as her character Ma to deliver the rules.
I'm gonna turn this family of lowriders into high-riders, keeping it clean and having fun together as a family.
I think it's time for these kids to be able to be young adults.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules, which the families must obey.
So, Chris, lowriding is a raunchy lifestyle made for hoochie mamas, thugs, and gangsters. We're going to pack up all the trophies, put them in the lowriders, and tow them away.
Take it all. Trophies ain't what it's about. That's why you didn't embrace what we were doing, because you didn't get it.
Harringtons, I have been going crazy watching your ridiculous show. The show is getting packed up so you can finally experience the real world.
That is our livelihood. And
anyways, Jim, please be quiet. Please shut up.
You can do that.
Hello.
Trevinos, in my house, we are a wholesome family of comedians. We're going to create a wacky, wholesome family show.
Slow down, please.
Okay.
Slow down. I'm trying to take notes to get them around the right path.
Well, good. Take notes then.
Jim, your kids are dying to have real friends. You are moving out of this trailer into a real house. Heidi, you are finally going on an unsupervised date.
Chris, parents need to control how the kids socialize. So this week, we're gonna get out of the house and move into RV.
How are all this supposed to
Listen, this is gonna be tight.
Jim, the only connection you have with your kids is your cheese ball show. You are going to spend real time with your kids for the first time.
Can I take notes?
You are going to give Joe a guitar lesson.
All right.
Gabe is going to teach you to break dance. The kids will tell you what permanent changes they want to make.
Tara.
We'll talk about it later.
I should ask you.
Shut up. You guys are so stiff and uncool. So this week, I am going to give you each a cool and a cute new look. And you're gonna hit the lowrider circuit.
Rizzle.
I don't know how exactly I'm gonna be involved in the car show.
Lori immediately attempts to put an end to lowriding. She's ruled the Trevino's toss all their lowriding trophies.
Lori never understood what lowriding was about. I thought she was crazy, I thought she was crazy, I thought she was crazy. Crazy!
Lori's determined to get rid of the cars, too, and she's hired tow trucks to remove them.
Let's go in the garage, please.
Is anybody gonna let her take my truck?
No. She can't.
It's not gonna happen.
So for 1 week, you're not willing to lay that aside, because I wouldn't have them at my house, and this is about living somebody else's life.
If this don't show you the passion we have, what is gonna show you?
It's the only thing you have in this family.
No, it's not.
That's all I've seen,
That's
yes.
not what it's just about.
It's all I've seen while I've been
all you
here.
wanted to see.
No, it's still a bad influence.
gonna happen.
No,
It's gonna happen.
Obviously, you can't see
no.
that. When Lori tried to take our lowriders, it made me feel very upset because he put everything in that he has into that, and I think she just thinks she'd come in and take it from us.
Thanks for coming, but we're not going to need your services. I sent the tow trucks away because they got very upset, and I'm just going to put it off limits. I just want them to experience a life without that influence, because they know Chris doesn't see how it's influencing his family.
In Ohio, Tara immediately gives the squeaky clean Harringtons a lowrider makeover.
What? Oh! What?
I like to say,
Doing the best that I can. I'm talking about an inner city man.
word. I probably would never really wear this in public unless I was getting paid.
Tara next puts a stop to the caboodle stoppers.
The show is over. That's called keeping it real, bitches. I flipped them off because I really don't care. Like, let's get real here.
It's the first morning after rule change in Ohio, and Tara has ruled the Harringtons move from an RV to a real house.
I definitely like this house. I mean, it's pretty big. It's got like 4 bedrooms.
When Tara discovers the family's brought their props with them, she takes drastic action and takes away Jim's monkey.
Time to sink the show.
If you throw that puppet in the water, I will dive in after it and rescue it.
Well, good for you. That's what you'll be doing.
We have never found a monkey like that.
You can find another monkey if you really need another monkey. I wish that the way you jumped in for bananas, that you would have jumped in a long time ago to build the relationship with your kids that you need to build with them.
By my dad doing this, he just showed how much he cares for us.
You totally jumped in the lake to save something that means something to our family, and that's like total committal.
I jumped in the lake tonight to save bananas because Heidi loves that puppet and it's part of herself, and that would break her heart to see that puppet gone. And I failed a lot before, but I'm glad they're finally getting a dad that's as good as they deserve.
I think when Jim jumped in the lake, that he was jumping in the lake to save bananas for his show. He wasn't jumping in the lake to save his relationship with his kids.
In Texas, Lori is on a mission to bring wholesome culture to the Trevino's. She takes them on the road to perform squeaky clean shows like her family.
Living in the RV with my 5 girls, I feel trapped. It feels like it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller.
When the family arrives at their location, Lori immediately puts them on a rehearsal schedule.
Songs to sing and moves to learn, so here we go. And when we get this started, it's a show on the road.
She doesn't want to do it. I can tell.
Here's the deal, Farrah. You have to.
Me as a parent, I give my kids choices.
No, that's not how
I'm just
I know, I'm telling you,
observing,
that's not how it is. That is not how it is.
This is my life. I would probably, have a nervous breakdown.
In Ohio, after Jim's heroic rescue of bananas, the children are ready to build a new, closer relationship with their dad. Tara has ruled that the kids tell Jim what disappoints them about their father.
Not letting me walk with my friends around the fair. Sometimes I just want to walk around, and the fair is small.
Dad, you don't take an interest in my life, so it feels like you don't care.
You speak to me like I am a child, and you don't trust me. You say that I'm an adult, but you don't let me live or act like one.
I agree. You know, you just gotta start trusting somebody sometime, and that's now. Joe, you're a better son than I deserve. You're gonna see a change. I promise you that. I wanna give you a hug because I love you.
Every time I looked in his eyes, I could just see a new love that was there. Since I was a little kid, I was getting talked to like I was crap, and now I know that I'll never have to go through that again.
It was a very emotional experience seeing the kids finally be able to tell Dad how they felt, and it really made me appreciate what I've done with my kids, that they're able to talk to me.
1, 2, 3, family!
In Texas, after the family's rehearsal, the Trevino's are almost ready for their first performance, and Lori has a surprise.
I got your costume! These pants that look like freaking granny pants. I don't want to wear this.
Do you really think I enjoyed your mother's clothing? I'm asking you to try it.
Lori and the Trevino's head to a water park for their first ever show.
I feel stupid.
Because you look so sexy.
I'm very embarrassed. I don't get how our kids can do this.
I know you guys can do this and rock it, okay? And if you decide you don't like the costume, we can...
Shut the hell up!
Hey, watch the language. Come on, go. It's okay, come on. You can do
You're worried
it.
about the wrong thing. Let's just do it and get this over with.
Let's just do it, right? All right, welcome y'all. How y'all doing today? We have a family of lowriders keeping it country, okay? Come on, make some noise out there. Home is in Texas, many miles away. We like to do
I'm a country cheerleader watching see, so come on everybody,
and cheer with me.
In the middle of the show, Chris and Farrah break Lori's rules by going off script and singing an unapproved song.
Choices, I have none. I just want to have some fun.
Is this what we rehearsed?
No,
Then you need to stick with what we rehearsed, all right?
it's something different.
Can I?
No.
All right, that was our show. Okay, Farrah, you don't do that in a show, ever.
I let them do what they want. That's what I do. And we're being real, and we don't like it.
Yeah, but
and
you
we're
don't-
not feeling it, and we want to do our own thing. We still are ourselves.
You don't get that it's okay to have boundaries, Chris.
Okay, I'm done.
I didn't play them. I did everything that they asked me to do. You know, yeah, they had a choice, and the choice was to stick with what was being written.
In Texas, there's a storm a-brewing. Lori is still furious at the Trevino's after they sang an off-book song during her scripted Wholesome family show.
In my house, it would never been allowed to do what you guys did to me on stage today. You guys talk about keeping it real, and you played me.
Are we really doing bad stuff? Can you really answer that question?
It's not about whether you're a good person.
Okay, exactly.
It's about
we're
where
in that
you're
environment,
at.
and obviously it's not rubbing off on us.
Oh, you can't-
obviously, we're not doing bad things.
A bad environment.
What's the difference? What's real, what's fake with you? When do you keep
You
it
guys
real?
didn't keep it real today. You just kept it your way that you always do stuff, with no boundaries.
You're so
What
stuck
are you
on what I'm
afraid of?
doing wrong. What could you do better as a parent?
You don't take
Nothing. Of course, nothing. You couldn't do nothing better as a parent. It's like talking to a wall. She always wants to focus on what I'm not doing. She never wants to focus on anything that she's doing wrong because Lori does no wrong.
In Ohio, Tara has ruled that Jim must support 20-year-old Heidi as she goes on her first ever unsupervised date.
Going out to dinner or something, or?
Yeah.
That's great. Good idea. Good plan.
Bye. Y'all have fun.
All right, we will. All right, see you, Dad.
I think it was a little hard for Dad to see Heidi go off on her first date, but Heidi looked hot and she was rocking her heels and she's gonna have a good time on her date.
Seeing Heidi off on her first date, I felt proud of her. She looked beautiful. The guy, I felt good about him, and it just felt great.
Bye.
Hi, Heidi. Did you have fun?
Yes, I did.
Cool.
It was really cool, just like being able to like chill and hang out, and I really like this new rule, like a lot, actually.
Great.
The feeling of freedom that I had tonight on the date was great. I feel a lot more like a woman now than I did a week ago. I really do. Like before, I kind of felt like a kid woman kind of thing, and now I'm just like, yeah, I got this.
In Texas, it's the morning after Lori and the Trevino's big blowout, and though still upset, Chris tries to strike a compromise between Lori and the girls.
You have taught us about this life on the road. It's not us, okay? So we're not being able to be ourselves, so we're gonna challenge you. Let us throw our own show. You don't have to do a thing.
I could do that if you keep it clean.
Keep it clean.
Keep it clean, because you gotta think
You're
of the
gonna be
message.
amazed. Lori is not gonna have to do anything. We're gonna show her everything she has taught us. We're gonna give her a little something of what she taught us. We're just gonna add a little Trevino flavor to it.
I'll let them do that. That's what this is all about, to get them out of low riding and to find a clean passion.
In Ohio, Tara puts the Wholesome Harringtons to the ultimate test and takes them to a down and dirty lowriding show.
These are just sweet. I mean,
Yeah, they're awesome.
you look at them and you're like, wow, you don't ever see anything this cool like on the highway.
Will you give me a hug?
I will give you a
Would you normally be talking to these girls if Lori was around?
I definitely wouldn't be hugging them too much.
The family was not reserved at all. They definitely were very social with all the lowriders.
I did actually manage to get one of their numbers, so, you know, I guess I'm learning the ways of the PIMP.
You got it.
In Texas, Chris and Lori have come to a compromise, and Lori is allowing them to put on a show they wrote themselves, as long as it's wholesome.
You can sit right here.
I'm ready.
I don't know if I'm ready.
Our home is in Texas, many miles away. We sit around the house, being a family all day.
And Dad, what do you like to do?
You don't know what I like to do? Hey, man, you need to change that music.
Come on, Dad. Woo! Go, Daddy! Go, Daddy! Go, Daddy! Woo!
As the finale, Chris surprises the girls and Lori with a heartfelt poem.
I'm the proudest dad to have you all. Every family has their own special beat. You girls are the reason my life is now complete. Give me a hug. I do have a big fear of my kids, you know, getting older.
He means everything to me, and I love him a lot.
In Ohio, Tara enforces her rule that Jim spend quality time with his kids and learn more about their interests. Breakdancing with Gabe and jamming with Joe.
I like finger picking, but I'm not as good with the actual finger picks, if that makes sense. I would probably like my dad to take more of an interest in the stuff I'm interested in. It depends on like what stuff, like, you know, if he's like, ooh, you know, I want to be interested in you brushing your teeth. You know, that wouldn't be much of a fun interestation topic, you know, but Dad's, you know, learning to be more family-oriented. I see a difference in my dad. I'm really looking forward to jamming out with him a lot more, and that will help our relationship a lot.
My son Joe.
Tara's rules have been so successful, the family decides to sit down and draft a list of changes they would like to make in their everyday lives.
Let's draw this up, yo.
Heidi, you can go first. Which one do you think's your most important?
Keep the freedom that I got.
We just want to say how we feel and what we're thinking without having to get in trouble for it.
I'm looking at you guys, and they're tears of, actually have been a good dad. In some ways, because I've got you across the finish line here, I have done what I set out to do, which is prepare you to be good, responsible adults that can make decisions on your own.
You have done a good job, you know, raising us, and I think now you guys can ease off the parenting and put more into the actual relationship part.
In one short week of New Rules with Tara, it's just like, wow, you know, this is like the dad that I always wanted, but I never had.
The biggest change in me with this experience is that my husband is such an awesome dad. It definitely does make me appreciate him even more, and I want to do those little bitty things that he asks for. I'm definitely gonna make the bed from now on.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return to their families.
I'm definitely glad that this family became a part of my life, because I wouldn't have realized that I am doing right by my children, and that's keeping it real. Peace out.
The time I've spent with the Trevinos has taught me my husband needs to play more with the kids.
The couples are about to be reunited.
Oh my God. I can't run in my heels.
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
When I walked in your house, I saw a lot of trophies. Didn't understand the young kids at the car rallies with the models that are half-dressed and, you know, a lot of adult situations that the young kids were put into.
What she was seeing was low riding was the thing that brought us together as a family.
I don't understand.
That was my impression at the time.
You know jack about what my family knows.
Why are you so defensive?
Because of people like you. Because of people like you.
I haven't sat here and said anything.
Because of people, no, but you judge my family. Because I have tattoos, you think I'm a whore, you think my husband's a thug. You have no relationship with your kids. He enjoys having that time alone to spend with his kids, which he doesn't.
Here's the thing, let me speak.
And providing their...
Please, all
I wish
women,
you would stand up to your wife the way you stand up to me.
you too. Would you all please let me say this? I stand here and say, I admit it, I was a sucky, pathetic excuse for a father. I saw how great they were, and I'd never seen it before. I don't know why. I was blind to it.
For 20 years.
Yes, and I'm not there anymore, and I'm never going back.
Joe started telling Dad what he felt, and we all got emotional. We were all in tears.
I looked at him with tears in my eyes and said, Joe, you are absolutely right.
And Joe cried because Joe, for the first time, seen that Dad was being real.
That is a done deal.
That's what I wanted.
So,
You're welcome.
And all I ever wanted was you to step up.
You got it now.
So thank you so much, Tara. That was what I wanted so bad.
The biggest thing that I took from this experience was I am gonna stand up for our family. I didn't let anybody push me over. I stood up for our family and our kids.
I got your back, brother. I got your back.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
Hi, guys.
We'll make our own rules. We're not making her rules.
Oh, Bananas, I miss you so much.
A few weeks after the swap, the cameras returned to see how the experience had affected the family's lives.
Since my mom has come back, she does a lot more around the house.
Hello, how was your day? We decided we needed to get a new lowrider.
He kind of represents a real lowrider. He's low to the ground. He hops around when he walks.
Hell yeah! I look pretty fly, huh?
Pretty fly for a monkey.
Since the swap, our whole life, it's not anything like it was before.
Looks like a fish.
A midget.
I realized I was over-controlling, micromanaging my kids. I gotta believe in them more, and it's better for all of us.
My dating experience isn't 0 anymore. I've gone on a couple dates. Me and Joe are gonna go hang out. We'll be back around 11, and we'll text you if anything changes.
See ya.
Okay,
Bye.
cool. Have a good time.
Will do. Bye.
We're so thankful to Wife Swap for giving us this chance to change our lives.
Yes.
Show him the robot.
Come on, dance.